It was a great night. We had a great time, and then we were about leaving.
And they said, thank you for coming.
The girl was 1.5.
Ah!
The girl was 1.5, and yeah, I was like, wow. I just told them thank you, and then we left. So it was
1.5?
yeah.
What year
So
was this?
2017.
1,500.
Yeah, this was
So
2017.
three of you should share for 500. Or what?
I don't. We're four.
Four? That's
Money to
terrible.
get there safe. It was all my money. It was all my
Like,
money. I had to pay.
I think it would have been better if they didn't give you at all. 1.5.
For real.
Wow.
So, can I share a short story too? Hope my stories are not too much. So back in 2012, we were on campus. So there was this school fellowship, RCF, where we wanted to invite one music minister, a big man in the game. A very big man in the game. In fact, legendary status in the game.
Don't mention his name.
I can't.
Let's not drag them.
Legendary status, like well respected. And he said it was 1 million.
Hey, 1 million.
Oh, else it
This
was
is
not
why
coming. This is back in 2012.
Let me say what I just wanted to say, because people are going to know that this is particular person we're talking about.
This is back in 2012.
Wow.
It's back in 2012, 1 million. And I was shocked. I was like,
I'm
can't you even
student.
see that we are students and stuff like that? But it's not bad, though. It's not bad, though, because I later learned a story from Pastor Poju.
Okay.
I think back when it was in Unilag, they brought Archbishop with Hausa. And the students raised 1 million, actually.
To pay him.
This is like late 90s. I'm not sure about the story. Maybe you should try to confirm that story.
Okay.
Back there,
Yeah,
the
but I'm
students
sure
raised
Archbishop
it.
Idausa did not say, give me money. Did he say that?
I don't
To
think.
bring-
I don't think. Of
To bring
course, I
someone
don't
like
think.
Archbishop Idausa, it would be like a relationship thing, like somebody that
I
knew
don't. I
somebody
don't.
that
I don't.
knew
I don't
him.
really know what must have happened. But he said, as in the students, they found the money. 1 million.
It can happen.
Because
I believe that.
honor is one thing
Yeah.
that shouldn't be treated with lightly, especially for ministers. Back to my 2012 story.
Okay. So the person asked for 1 million.
Yes,
You guys were
eventually we
freaked out.
couldn't even get.
Then you
But
got
somehow,
Pastor Nat.
somehow, we got Pastor Nat. He
Wow.
did not charge at all. He came with only his pianist, Minister George. If you know him, he plays the piano. They came. We had a beautiful night.
And you guys didn't give him anything.
The
You eventually
package.
gave him. Okay, you guys gave
The
something.
package money for fuel, I think, was about 25,000 back then. It was really small though. But this man graciously,
Accepted it.
yeah. It was a beautiful night. One I can't even forget.
Yeah.
It
Pastor
was a
Nat, I've been
beautiful
under
night.
like his administration. I was serving
Yeah.
NYSC. He came to my church too. I don't know if they paid him because I wasn't like on the team or anything, but his administration is always different.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because they don't charge.
Ah,
I did not say anything. No, I'm just
no. Some people who charges. Yeah. We still, they're blessed.
no, well, at
Most
the
of
end
our
of the day, I
ministers,
think
we have
you'll
great
still be
ministers
blessed.
out there. We
Yeah,
have a lot
true.
of great music ministers.
I think you'll still be blessed whether they charge or not. Don't drag me. I did not say that because they charge, they won't be blessed. But like, I don't know. You can just see the difference in some of them.
Yes. It just depends on the minister. Know the path which you're choosing. So, if you're, most of them who even charge, it's not like they are so keen about the money.
Okay, it's just
You
they don't want to be
get,
disrespected.
of course, they have their band is like, their children. They need to
Take care of
yeah,
them.
they need to take care of them.
I see the point, actually.
Yes, they need to take care of them. And then about the records and streams and all those things. Not all of them streaming. Not
But many of them
all.
are on YouTube. Like, if you go on YouTube,
Of
you
course.
see a lot of them. In fact, they have a
Great
lot of
numbers,
views.
views. Yeah.
200K views. Me, I'm still looking for how many views. You see their views. They have so many views. Most
Yeah,
of them, like,
yeah.
almost all of them have YouTube channel. I don't even know any of them that doesn't have now.
Of course,
In this
it can't
2023.
suffice. So. Music
well-
is expensive. Music is expensive.
okay.
Music is expensive, and thank God for ministrations or performances too, because that has like covered a lot.
A lot for them.
It has covered a lot. It has covered a lot because it's
Okay.
really tough to like break into that space in the industry
So,
where
speaking on that, do you think that music ministers should be like full-time music ministers? Or should they really have like jobs so that they are not pressured into
So
having to charge?
we have some of them like that, but as time goes on, the demand
The job
for the ministry, you know,
not allow them
wouldn't
to be able
allow
to.
them to. You get the demand for the ministry wouldn't allow.
But I believe that they should have like streams of income.
Yeah.
That would help them greatly because it will remove the pressure from, oh, I have to feed my family. How will I feed my family? How will I feed this? How will I
Yeah.
feed? It remove that pressure a little bit.
Of
at
course,
least.
see, there's no pressure actually. See, most of all these people that we are talking about, if you hear their stories, how they started.
There's pressure. Oh.
That story I first said, I met this Minister Dari Justified, in that meeting back in 2011. And that was the first time I saw him. It was at a church in Ayobo, Trem, Ayobo. In fact, he scattered the church that night. That was the first.
his
In
dancing.
fact,
He's very energetic.
the ministration that night was, hey God. In fact, I never seen person worship like this before. In fact, it was an eye opener for me. In fact, that was an inspiration for me. That time, in fact, I took that night serious. Like, wow, if someone can, scatter church like this, hey God.
Okay, so based on that,
Yeah.
let's not talk about like this celebrity status
Yeah.
that many Christian music ministers are in now.
Mm.
How do you think they should balance not beginning to see themselves as celebrity? And it's not even
Hey.
just for music ministers, actually. I think it's even everywhere, even for like YouTuber. When you're going on the road, people be like, I know your YouTube. It's inspiring me. How do you like keep your head in the game and be like, I don't want to be carried away like this new celebrity life?
See,
Because they're literally celebrities. I think someone like Messaging will have like 2 million followers.
she's a celebrity. There's nothing,
how
and
you just said
there's
it.
nothing we
She's
can
a
do about it. She's a
celebrity.
celebrity. Popularity is, once you're popular, you're a celebrity. Yeah, once you're being sought after for something,
For your value.
yeah, and you're popular for it. Come on, you're a celebrity. You're a celebrity. So, it's the human nature. Let me say, when we gain, that kind of popularity, wealth, fame, sometimes it just enters them
Our
too.
head.
Yeah. But shout out to the ones who still try to keep themselves humble. God help me too. Because God is taking all of us.
It's true, because all of us
You
are
know.
sitting here now. We don't know what we will do.
We
to
don't
when we're
know.
popular.
Yeah, we don't know. So
You can condemn.
sometimes
but when
we'll
you
be
become
talking.
popular,
Yes.
you now realize that you two, you're proud.
Yes, sir.
Like they always say, money brings out like it's when you
Your
have
true
money
color.
that your true color comes out. Oh wow, okay. So I think what I'm taking from this is these people have bills to pay.
Yeah.
It's not easy for them. Then they have like music business is expensive, like you said.
Yeah. It's really.
Then it's about also having like a conviction for yourself.
Yes.
There's no right and wrong.
That's
to
paramount.
it.
That conviction.
It's
That
just a
personal
conviction.
conviction. Yeah.
Which reminds me, there was a time that this topic was also trending on Twitter where they were saying that should music ministers charge for a music concert?
Okay.
There was this particular pastor that was dragging them.
Yeah.
I don't know, let me not call it dragging, but his own point of view was that if you are calling it a gospel
Yeah.
gathering,
Yeah.
there should be no charge. But if you're saying that, okay, I'm just an artist that sings edifying music, and I just want you guys to just come have a great time, let's just, enjoy ourselves in great music, no problem. But you can't call it a gospel music concert, gathering, and charge. It's like a pastor charging. That's what he said. But then I think about it, pastors charge for Bible school now. Abi?
Abi.
Let's
Abi.
drag them too. What's your opinion on that?
So my own opinion, I'm glad of how things are turning out. I believe everything is. We're all learning it every day, and it has come to stay. And I buy it so much because funding events can be tough. I've had at least instances where I go to a church that I want to host an event at their premises. just because they have the facilities
Facilities that you need.
that I need. You get. So if I want to have that same event and I have that church at my disposal and I'm able to meet them, I want this to happen here. So. If they are willing to, cover the bills, the lights, fuel, the time for the sound engineers, lights, cameras, and all those things. If they can cover for all of that, beautiful. But it's cash.
So you're saying it's because of the events. And
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
But we've
it's
been
cash.
having events like Time Immemorial. But do you
Yeah.
know what? I agree that every gathering
Yeah.
is funded by some people.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Even church,
Yeah, it's just the funding.
even our normal everyday Sunday.
Yeah,
somebody's
so
funding it.
someone is funding
There's
it.
offering,
Yes,
there's tithe,
yes.
because you have to buy fuel, you have to the sound system,
Yes,
the lights, all of that.
yes.
Somebody must
Post-production,
fund
everything.
it. But what I think is that when it comes to that kind of thing, it's better to put out like please support, send so and so. I feel like when people feel that they are giving out of their free will, it's different than when you charge and tell them to come for a concert, because there's now an expectation on the value that they've created. The expectation is now, I paid 5K for this concert, so I'm coming to come and enjoy my 5K.
My 5K.
It's not more about I'm coming to come and worship God. In my head, that's how I'm saying it. Once you put a monetary value on something, people now have an expectation that is different than if. And then when they now come and they don't now feel that thing that they thought they would feel. Then I'll be like, it's better I should have put my money in whiskey.
Yeah.
I should have used my 5K to go to whiskey concert or Beyonce concert.
Like I said, the knowledge is increasing and people will understand it soon. So not everybody will see it that way. Eventually. Not everybody will see it that way eventually.
We can
Getting sponsors is tough.
Yeah. Okay, what about
tough.
you set up a concert and say, okay, Fade came live in concert. Please, if you want to come, how much will you be willing to give? So those people that want to still come, that 5K they wanted to pay, they can still
pay,
give. Down,
like for others.
Down to say
stuff.
pay. Do you see my point?
I
This
do.
conversation is very dicey.
I do. Honestly, it's not. Okay. Can't we? If it's about the music, just the music. Now I'm saying this from a different angle. Like, leave that it's ministry. Just leave it that it's ministry. See these people as just musicians who are just Christians. You understand?
And that's exactly what the pastor was saying. That if you are saying that it's just a music concert, no problem. I think that's one thing. Many of our gospel music artists,
sometimes
should just
we don't
separate themselves from
no.
it.
So it's how you sell it. You understand? So
No, I feel like they are leveraging on the Christian audience, trying to sell a Christian market, a Christian solution, but you don't want to.
Holy Spirit, help us.
So that's why, it's dicey. But at the end of the day, Sha, because we have to wrap up this conversation, continue like this, we'll be here for 1 hour.
Yes, so
at the end of the day, everybody should just work with their conviction.
Absolutely.
And allow God be the judge, Abby. I think that's it.
It's not about allow God be the judge.
Yes, we shouldn't judge. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Right now, there is a tough war between light and darkness. Like, it's really tough right now. It's becoming, there's this trend going on of the concerts, so concerts, the secular world, having these massive concerts all around, and then they are gaining more and more ground. You get. So for the children of light, with more value, content, spiritual content, you get, that is capable of, giving more light to people. So why not create avenues to let that light
shine.
We don't need to wait till it's funded by,
Okay, so we can get people to be the fund. to
by
fund.
churches. Most of all these events that we've gone to, that we've attended most of the time,
They're funded by churches.
they're funded by churches. You get, not everybody might grow to Minister Dunsi's status, that we know that Outpouring will always get sponsors, heavy sponsors. You get, there are some people that a Minister Dunsi won't reach with their kind of music. You get, there are some people who does a different kind of music that, is sent for a different people. So we need expression for that. And we don't need to wait till the church is even still learning to accept those kind of music. So we don't need to wait till, the church is now funding. So the message just has to go out eventually.
So we're not going to come to a truce in this video.
We are.
We are not. We are just.
And we'll leave it for comment section.
I've agreed with some of your points that music business is expensive. That's very true.
Yeah.
Even this podcast topic, the price of things in markets, it's not easy.
Yes.
Nigeria is even going through inflation at the moment. Everything is it's moving mad. So yeah, I agree with that point. I agree. There's something that you said that was really valuable to me. In that, if you don't know the church yet, you are not sure how they're going to treat you. So it's only normal for you to say, okay, this is how I want to be treated when I come. It's not necessarily that you're trying to put a price on the worship.
Yes.
It's majorly about how you are treated.
Yes.
I get that. And I agree with that to an extent. Okay, that may be valuable. But then we also wrapped it up with saying that at the end of the day, it depends on your conviction.
Yeah.
What is conviction for one person may not be conviction for another person.
Absolutely.
So have conviction. God may say, okay, God may not say charge necessarily, but God may not. You may not have a red flag in your spirit, so that's okay. But God can specifically say, I want to be your provision. I want to be your Jireh. So don't charge.
Yeah.
Don't even monetize anything. Like I've had a time in my life that God told me not to monetize my YouTube channel. I turned off all my monetization. Because it was beginning to look like a game of, how can I make money from this YouTube?
Wow.
So you have to get to the point where you say, okay, calm down. Separate yourself from it. Because there's this mindset YouTube, you're making money. So I was now conscious of it, let me create content so I can make money. No, calm down. It's not that deep. God will provide for you.
True.
I think every believer, whether you're a music minister, you have to get to that point where you draw provision from God.
Yeah.
Not from your craft, not from your job, not from your creativity, not from any of that. Because at the end of the day, all of those things can go.
True.
If you're on the hospital bed, you cannot even go to any ministration.
True.
So, yeah, I think that's it. So, conviction is important. I think that's what we've agreed on. And we've also agreed that music business is expensive. Even in the whole gist about, don't charge. Us Christians, too, we should try and be supporting them.
I'm supporting, please.
But the thing is, we don't have money, too.
You do. If you want to do wedding now, you call Timmy Dakolo to come and sing for you.
That's true. We'd actually
and you won't pay him small money. You do that.
Okay. Christians, and people here, they're dragging you. Say people should always honor your music ministers.
Please,
and ministers at large.
Yeah.
Okay, this has been a wonderful conversation.
Much.
Thank you so much.
It's been amazing. It's interesting.
I'm glad.
I wish we can continue. I like gisting. Once in a while. I don't like gisting.
If we continue this conversation, we'll have a 1-hour clip. And to edit itself. And to even get but I'm glad I had this. Maybe I'll even break it into 2. So it'll be part 1, part 2. So it'll be easier to digest.
Easier to watch, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us, Minister. Let's call you Minister. Minister Laolu.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Please follow him on Instagram.
Yes, please. At Laolu Adewumi. Adewumi without N.
So. Without N, yes. Then, do you have any music you want to promote? Free plug.
Yes.
Shameless plug.
Go to my YouTube already and subscribe on my own YouTube channel too. It's Laolu Adewumi. Yeah. Watch my videos. watch my songs.
Yes, he has amazing
So I have more
songs.
songs coming. Yeah, coming.
Please
Watch her very soon.
support him. Remember, I've talked about supporting them now.
Yes, sir.
Please support them. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
and
thank
we are
you.
glad to have
Thank you.
Bye. Please, guys, subscribe, like, share, do everything. Bye.
Bye.